Time after time, I tell myself that I'm so lucky to be loving you.
Fucking smash it. That's cheese doodles or popcorn?
It's both.
Oh. I was like, what? It looks like cheese doodle bag. That's not popcorn.
Alright. I just got a hair in my mouth.
My fault, bro. My fault, Brody gang. Or it is both. Look at that.
Alright, start off the podcast. Why do you make me do everything? Why do you make me do everything? It's already enough that
Bro, I don't know what to do. I don't know what we're doing. You said we're gonna fill them in.
Yeah.
Alright. You guys are back.
Welcome back to the... What episode is this? This is gonna be when the...
Thank you guys for following along. If you're binging this, we took
5-month hiatus.
Yeah, 5 months break from podcasting because some major stuff happened. Angel will tell you about
It's
it.
not even major. It's like
Kind of major.
No. It's like one step above major. It's like, what's the next thing like after major? Massive news, boys.
Massive news.
Oh, it's like a hair in my mouth still. Anyways, welcome back to the podcast. Once again, I'm your host, Angel, joined again by my co-host. Co means same. Co means equal. I want you to know co means
It
equal.
doesn't.
Yes, it does.
If I'm a co-teacher, I'm not a teacher.
If you're my co-worker, you're the same worker.
Okay, well, for something like that, then yeah.
No one says co-teacher. No one says that's my co-teacher.
No, but people are like co-coach.
They have a stutter.
That's
They have a stutter is what's going on. We're not sure if this is going to go on when the day is done. I kind of wanted to, but I don't have the song and shit like that, like the intro. Maybe we'll have it like a new intro. New season, baby.
Yeah, this is a whole new version of us right now.
Actually, it is. It actually is. But welcome back to the podcast regardless again. My co-host didn't say his name.
Nehemiah, they know me, if they're binging.
They're the only two people who are on this bitch for real. Okay, cool. I thought it was like capturing the fan really loudly. It's not. Anyways, like Nia said, we got some big news after the 5-month hiatus. Basically, to give them a rundown on what happened, I went to my usual spot that I usually go to, and I was mixing some of my music. And he was laughing, but it's really not funny, high-key, when I think about it. I was mixing my music, and I fell asleep on a bench. And all I had on me was, I had like everything like in my pockets and bag and stuff like that. But I put my laptop in my bag. I didn't like zipper it all the way up, but like I was like had my head on it. So, you know, like I'd feel if somebody were like to take it, or at least I thought. And then I woke up dazed and confused, and the sun was setting. And I was like, oh, this is nice. I'm looking inspired. And I was going to take out my laptop to write some more and then mix some more music. And then it wasn't there. And then I looked around. First without my glasses, and I'm like, maybe I'm just not seeing things right. And so I put my glasses on, and I was like, I'm seeing everything perfectly, exactly. So I lost my laptop, reported it missing. Still haven't found it, but thankfully I've been pulling some strings, pulling some favors from friends, and I was able to, in return for some services, get this new MacBook Air, the old version of the MacBook Air.
Yeah, I just laughed because I forgot. It was very funny when I first found out.
You don't laugh. You said you gotta stop fucking falling asleep, bro.
But I did laugh that day, bro. You can't lie.
Not that moment. Not when I told you. Not that moment when I told you. You didn't think it was funny in the moment.
Of course not. But looking back on it, it's hilarious.
Of course. I mean, looking back at anything, it's funny. Not for me. not for me. But yeah. And then.
No, like I left my laptop charger in my school because I was like leaving in a rush one time, and I was like really mad. I was like, fucking. I punched myself. You can tell I'm punching myself in the face right now.
Imagine someone punching themselves in the face.
Yeah, but looking back, it's funny. It's like I was like, you fucking idiot. You're so fucking. You hate school so much. You want to leave so bad. You fucking left your laptop charger.
But didn't you end up finding it next day?
No, I don't think I found it. I went back to the same spot. I'm sure it's in Lost. I'm sure someone put in Lost and Found. Not sure, but I probably on Lost and Found. But I didn't know where that was, and I want to go check.
I think that was Orlando. I think it was Orlando. Orlando lost his AirPods.
But I ended up wanting to buy a new one anyway, so kind of works out, I guess. Because I was thinking about buying a new one,
bro.
Because that one, my sister had one where she could charge her phone like her laptop, and then it had like an extra USB if you want to charge like whatever there.
Oh,
So I was thinking about getting that one.
If
like,
you're chips, I'm eating, by the way. I haven't had breakfast, so.
That's not breakfast.
To you. But yeah, I think it was Orlando. Orlando, he was like, dude, I was in such a fucking rush to leave my philosophy class or some social class that he like ran out and then ended up, after he left the building, noticing he didn't have his AirPods. Or like after he left, like.
Think about that. Where do you put him at?
I think they just straight out fell out of his pocket and he was just like sitting tight.
That's not 100% his fault. Leaving my charger, like I plugged into the wall. Like I ain't like.
You didn't think about
like it didn't like fall in my bag or anything.
You just like smash your laptop closed and just like booked it.
Yeah, because I had a class online like in my school, and I was just like, "All right, guys, bye."
You're gonna peak the audio, bro.
Sorry.
It's been a while. We're rusty. It's been a while since we.
That was when I clapped my laptop down, shoved in my backpack. I was out.
Anyways, that definitely happened. We both equally lost stuff, but then before we move on to me getting robbed again, let's just talk about what's been going on as of late. I mean, like
Nothing.
I have a new job. I don't think I had a job in when we were doing the podcast. I have a weekend job now, cleaning a salon, light work type shit. Yeah, throwing in applause and then post editing. And I've been applying nonstop to places. Hasn't been working out. Also, we only have like an hour to record this because we have crazy rest of the day planned out. So forgive us if things get cut short. But we're gonna be going to the mall later, and I'm also gonna be asking around for jobs there too because online isn't working like that. So maybe in person might be a little bit easier. But they're probably gonna be like just.
Yeah, they say online. I saw online. It says it takes about like 30 job applications with a decent resume till you like find one. So you really gotta be spamming.
Yeah, and so that's what I've been doing. So hopefully we're gonna go to the mall later today and ask around type shit. But yeah, so I've got that steady job. I also got a little side hustle, helping friends with some assignments on the side, and then I also help my mom out at work type shit. I don't know. I think I might have mentioned that before, and then the assignments. I think I also mentioned that. But that's basically all that's new with me. I have like a new SoundCloud account thing that I just throw like covers and whatever. So I'm not primarily focused on like my main music anymore, and they know about Kick and stuff like that because I think we were talking about it earlier. But I've been streaming more.
Yeah, the day we started the podcast, we were streaming on the 4th.
Oh yeah. But like I've been streaming it less on Twitch.
You've been on Kick.
Yeah, we've been on Kick. Well, my brother lets me use his PC, so whenever I'm on there, I try my best to constantly either just hop on Roblox and just chill and listen to music, or I'll hop on Kick and play some shit. Yeah, so I've been trying to get more consistent on that, but Obi has been acting up, which is the streaming.
Obvious.
Which is the Obis, yeah, Opus, bro. That's what I call it. This is my main op. It doesn't let me do anything, and then I get to Streamlabs, which is is like a same software type shit, but for Twitch, and just like there's no audio. Like they can hear me and they can see the gameplay, they just can't hear anything. So it's like you guys are just gonna have to listen to it on mute, and they're not gonna be able to make fun of me. Like, how'd you not hear that? Because they don't hear anything. So that's about all that's new with me. What's new with you?
From the last time?
If you can remember that far back.
5 months ago. What's new with me? So the past 5 months, I've been gaining weight. And that's all that's new with me.
Bulking or?
Oh, well, yeah, I guess.
I've been getting bulky.
You call it bulking. I used to like look at myself, right? Like when cause they have a mirror in Muay Thai, and I'd be just like, oh, I'm getting stronger. And then my coach would be like, that's not what I call that. Then I'd be like, what?
He's like, that's one way to put it. We get horizontally strong, right? Really horizontally strong.
Getting like armor on my stomach.
Padding.
Yeah.
To
protect myself.
Yeah. Thick layers.
That's it.
Yeah. He's been getting fatter. What about
why are you fat shaming?
What about what's going on right now with your room and stuff?
My room?
Yeah.
Not much. Just gonna change rooms.
What about do you still have any plans at all about the shed in the back?
Yeah, Monday.
But what? Tell them what the plan is.
Oh, well,
maybe. I don't know.
Let's try on a pod.
Y'all know how it is.
Oh yeah. I'm not gonna do it anymore because now I have more plans that don't involve this house that I'm in right now. So, but my original plan that Angel's talking about is like I have a big garage in my back, but the roof isn't there, like it's not intact.
Yeah.
There's like some stuff there.
There's like holes in it, clear, obvious holes.
Yeah, and it's like a safety hazard pretty much. Like I think my mom had a guy check for an estimate, so he came in like with pretty much like check around and see how much it would cost to like fix everything, and he said I'm not doing that job ever. It's a safety hazard. My life is at risk even going in there. It's 6,000.
6,000?
Yeah.
Not crazy.
Yeah, not crazy.
That's like.
It's mainly because of the life threat. So I think if we were to go in there with some like with a hard hat on and a sledgehammer, knock everything down,
Hazmat suit.
we could like knock a few maybe a few thousand off.
Ah, okay.
Because then you know life risk isn't there.
Yeah, because there's that like toxic chemical waste in the corner, like the radiation, like the green.
It's definitely a biohazard. It's definitely a biohazard.
It's definitely something moving in the corner. That's like a puddle that just like reaches out every
100%.
And a wasp nest I saw, and there's a bunch of cats. Like this.
There's all types of animals in there.
This isn't even
raccoons.
A joke.
There's raccoons in there. Actually, like 5 big, fat raccoons.
Possums too, I imagine.
Maybe I haven't seen one, but probably maybe.
Yeah, they're probably pretty dead when they saw you. So.
I would see it if it was dead, as well. It doesn't matter if it's dead or not dead. I would see it.
I went to Canetta's house to pick up money, and I saw like a dead rat. Like I poked it with a stick, and like feeling the vibration of just like poking it. I was like, "Oh, that's nasty." And then
Why are you poking animals with sticks, bro?
Because I was like, "What if it's playing dead or sleeping?" I was like, "What if it's just like sleeping, looking at
sleeping on the sidewalk, bro?"
No, he was like it was like that. Like it looked peaceful. It looked like it must have died from like being cold or something. I don't fucking know. I poked it, and I was like, "Oh, bro, that's so nasty." And I picked up my money, and I was heading home. And as soon as I crossed the street, I saw a flattened cat, like completely flat, like straight out of a cartoon. And I was like, this is not a good neighborhood. This is not a good neighborhood to be in Connecticut. Like, animals are dying left and right. But he's lived there his whole life, so, you know. But hopefully you do get that shit.
No, there's nowhere to move in that area. I was with him at John Jay, and he was looking at apartments and stuff while we were just, like, eating and shit. Because we had, like, a 2-hour break, something like that, me and him together.
Yeah.
Shout out to Breaks.
Big ups Breaks, yeah.
Yeah. And,
low-key underrated.
all the apartments are, like, 3-4K. Like, in that area. Like, 1 bedroom is, like, I think the lowest we saw was like 1 bedroom, but it's also 1 room as well. It's like 1 bedroom, 1 kitchen, 1 bathroom, but it's not separate. It's just 1 room.
Yeah, I saw a TikTok.
And that was like 2.5 thousand.
Yeah, I saw a TikTok that was like, welcome to like what $56 a day will get you in New York or something like that. And it was like, this is the room, and it was legit the size of my bathroom. Like maybe like a couple.
Was there a bathroom in there?
No.
Okay.
It was like a big room.
I was about to say because if you have like a bathroom, a kitchen, and that, it probably costs $1,000.
Yeah, no, it was like the size of my bathroom, which is not very big, like maybe a little bit like wider, and then like it's just like open space. It's just like there's nothing in there, and like a window. And then he turned around, he's like, this is the whole room. There's a closet here, and then he turned around to open the closet door, and then you just saw 1 counter with a sink on it, and like
So it's $56 a month.
It was like $56 a month. No. I'm tripping.
It was like probably like a week or a weekend, right?
Yeah. No, but it was like I think that's just for like renting it, or like being like there for like a day or something like that. It was like to like live there. It was like $2,000, like a little bit under $2,000.
$2,000
for like
the broom closet.
For the broom closet, yeah. And I lived in a broom closet, low key. Like so I know what it's like. It's not even that bad. Low key, I was really fine living in a broom closet type shit because I didn't really have many possessions. Like something that was taking the most of space was like a big fan I had. But
yeah.
You can live off like a really small space if you're really minimal. Like someone like Orlando, like someone that doesn't need space to walk around.
I was surprised when I saw his closet.
He's been in it for a while, so.
Yeah. What?
No,
not like that. I mean, like I know he's gay.
Cut it.
No, but I saw his not his closet, but like his like thing that he has next to his bed. I don't know what to call it. Like little, like that's like it's like little drawers.
Oh yeah, like the it's like, yeah. It is a closet, but it has like shelves in it.
Yeah, and I was like, well, what's in there? They're all my clothes. He's like, that can't be all your clothes. That can't be all your clothes.
It is though.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is. Him and his brothers.
Yeah, but I was thinking I have a lot of clothes, but I don't wear most of my 50% of my drawers I can't use anymore because of the amount of weight I've gained.
Mm-hmm.
You guys don't know I'm 250 now.
Really?
I used to be 140. Used to be.
In 5th grade.
Yeah, 5th
grade. That was my peak.
No, yeah, I think in like high school, when I left high school, I was like 150, 160.
Uh-huh.
I used to be like 120 back in the day.
I think my peak was like 180. Like in like when I'm grown enough to like, what? You're eyeing these down.
I'm just looking at you eating them, bro.
You're looking at me reaching into a cheese doodle bag and pulling out popcorn because I mixed the bag. Oh, yeah, you want more water?
Mm.
Okay. Anyways, yeah, I was like I was saying, like I think like 180 was my peak, like in high school, and I was like a medium shirt would fit me fairly well. Like it was still a little bit tight in certain areas, but it was like it fit me.
Yeah.
You know, and then and so like when we ordered shit for our volleyball team, I was like, give me a medium. Like I'll get a medium, and then you told me like to get you like a large and both type shit, right? I think you were like, no, I'm not gonna be there, so just tell the coach, give me like large and both. And I was like, look at this motherfucker, thinking he's gonna wear it like when he's like 50, when he's a size large or whatever. And now like I look at the shirt and it's like that's a little boy's shirt. Like I can't wear my volleyball shirt anymore because that shit like it just shows off the worst parts of me if I put it on. It's so crazy. So yeah, you've been gaining weight. You're 250 now.
Yeah.
I think I'm like 240. 60, 260, 70, 270.
280 for me now.
No,
No, I'm not. I'm like 170 right now. I think.
Are you?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Maybe. I've weighed myself in a minute. So
But
it's always like a depressing moment on that
it's
scale.
It's a flashbang. So whoa, it's not loading right. It's not loading. Ain't no way I'm actually that size. Yeah, I was hovering between 223 and 225 for a while, and then I think I went to the doctor a couple of days ago for like my eczema thing because like it's been getting better like in certain areas. Like my neck had a really big rash. It's okay now, but these are just like I need like higher intense things for them because it's not enough, the cream that they gave me.
Was it eczema?
Yeah, it's like dry skin and eczema, and like
I don't know what that means.
It gets itchy. It's just itchy dry skin basically.
Oh, okay.
I went to the doctor and I was like, yeah, like I have this like dry itchy skin that like I constantly like have to scratch and pick at. She was like, oh, okay, cool. But we're not a baby anymore, so you know what that means. And I was like, what does that mean? And she's like, you're not a baby anymore, you know what that means. What does that mean? And I was like, is this a test, bro? Just tell me what's wrong with me. Like, that's what I'm paying you for. Tell me what's wrong with me. She's like, you just have dry skin. This is eczema. And I was like, oh, okay. So what I said, she's like, yeah, you're an adult. You know what that is. And I was like, what are you fucking give me attitude for, bro? It's like a guessing game in her office. I was like,
what's going on?
So she's like, take these creams, use them like a couple of times a day, like 2 to 3 times a day. Up to 4 if you really want to. So
Does it bother you when people call you a monster?
No, I just assume they. Yeah, it does. No. Yeah, no. I mean, like, I don't really be touching things or people like that. So, like, you know, unless I'm like keeping my hands out, it's not really obvious because like my hands are always.
Like, let's say you dap someone up and they said, "Don't touch me again, you monster."
They say what was that? They say what was that a lot of times.
Really?
No, no. But yeah, no. I've like hung out with some people. They haven't like really noticed. Cause it's not. Damn. It's not really obvious unless like I show them to you type shit. But it is itchy and stuff. But I'm taking like medicine now, like cream and ointments on them, and it's making it like relatively better. And then I'm taking a pill like every night to like stop the itching, and that's been working. But it's still just like I need more. Like I need stronger ointment to like fully restore it to what it is before. But yeah, that's it. Now to get to my my second robbery story. November 4th, which is
Atlanta's birthday.
Yes.
Is it?
No.
Okay.
It's like 2 days before Orlando's birthday. His birthday's on a Sunday, I think, right? Something like that. So November 4th, which is 13 days ago, as we're recording the podcast, today's November 17th. I went out to a bar because it was like an event my friend was throwing. I think I talked about it before. Kesey, she like has a magazine, so she was throwing an event and she was selling magazines, and there was like clothes and art that were going to be sold there. She's like, definitely pull up.
What is their magazine called?
Rambler. It's called.
We're gonna
Rambler.
boycott that magazine.
You're gonna boycott that. Nothing to help me out. No. It's such a great magazine. I can actually show you it later when we're done. It's like a cool little like book type thing. It's not
I've seen it
super
before.
long. Huh?
Yeah, I've seen it before.
Oh yeah.
Technically, yeah.
Okay. But basically what ended up happening, to sum it up shortly before we get into the topics you wanted to talk about, because you had some ideas for the podcast from my knowledge.
Yeah, I thought that was next week, but yeah, we could do it this week too.
I mean, we're only 20 minutes in. We're going to have like 40 minutes to kill, or like 30, 35 if we want to cut it short, because we have other things to get to. But my second time getting robbed was, like I was saying, I went to a bar for my friend Kesey, and she was throwing an event for her magazine. It was like, yeah, it's gonna go from like 8 p.m. till 8, and so like I showed up at 8:30 thinking I'd be late, like fashionably late. And I was so early. Like there was like 3 other people there, and then most of the people were at the bar because it was like the bar in the front and then the backspace, which was open for performers and dancing and all that stuff. So I showed up relatively early. I talked to my friend Kesey, talked to her about like people I was hoping to see and stuff like that. All that stuff. Listening to some music, vibing, and then like 40 minutes in, I was like, all right, I'm gonna get a drink or something because this is kind of slow right now. It's kind of whack. So I got a drink, and then I finished that, and I waited like 10-15 minutes to see if people were gonna show up. No one showed up, so I was like, all right, I'll just have like another drink, and I think I had 3 shots at that point, and then 3 beers because it was like a deal thing. It was like get a shot, get a beer, something like that, and I'm like, okay, cool. And so then on my 3rd shot, that's when people started rolling in. And so I started talking to new people, like telling them about my life. They were telling me about their life. We just like vibing type shit. It was really cool. I met like a lot of sick people. And then as that was wrapping up, I left and I went to go buy a beer at the store because they were like too expensive at the bar. Mm-hmm. And then when I came back, shit started really popping off. And I was like, oh shit, this is crazy. Like how the people were there. And so I remember buying a 4 Loko, which is very strong, and I was already a couple of shots deep. And so, like, this is, like, the point where I started to black out. I remember dancing, like, my ass off, like, with hella people, just like,
shake it.
It was so lit. It was actually the best. Like, I think it was the highlight of my night. I think I was just, like, drunkenly dancing with some people, bumping into people, just, like, grinding on men, you know, like, not intentionally. But like, you know, just, it was just like, oh, what?
Wait, you're a guy? Whoa.
Wait, what? I'm a guy? What? And I'm like, no, what? It was actually so. It's the best I felt in a while, and so like, I was so happy. And then after I got done dancing, I was thirsty again, so I bought a beer and a water at the store next door again instead of the bar because they were like juicing me. And then as soon as that happened, I remember having a conversation with like a couple. There was one college professor there, actually, and he was like 3 years older than me or something like that. He teaches like literature in a college, like in Spanglish or something. It was really cool. So I was talking to him and his friends in Spanish, and then I added him on Instagram. And then as soon as that conversation ended, I don't remember anything else that happened. Somehow I got on the train. I don't know how, but I got on the train, and then I think I got to the last stop or a certain stop, and I got off, and I just fell asleep like on a bench because I was like out of it. And then I like remember like opening my eyes a couple times, and then just standing up and be like, where the fuck am I? And then I looked at the sign, like J train 5 minutes away, that one. So I was like, all right, I don't know where I'm at, but I'm probably not in Manhattan because like I would know if I like went all the way there. And I'm like, this is a more Broad Street. No, not Broad Street. It was a more like Queens-bound thing. So I was like, let me go the other way. And then I fell asleep again, a few stops away from my house. And then I was fully awake at that point. And I was like, all right, cool, I'm back. Like we're back. And then I was like, okay, I'm like 2 stops away from Broadway. Then I'm gonna transfer to the L and walk home. And then, as I was making the transfer, because I was like still like lightheaded type shit, I was like, I gotta make sure I know what time it is. So I can like call my mom and be like, yo, I'm sorry, I'm gonna be late, or like know if I should be quiet or like loud or whatever. And so I reached for my phone and it wasn't there, and I was like, fantastic, I must have dropped it. And then I was like, whatever, as long as I have like money, and I'll buy like myself like snack, like a juice or like something to hydrate myself and a little snack before I come home so I don't smell like beer and alcohol. Mm-hmm. And I reached for my wallet and I didn't find that either. And I was like, this is ridiculous. And I was like, I need to take like an Adderall pill to like fucking focus up and like remember what's happening.
You didn't have that either, did you?
I didn't have that either. And so I had like 4 pills in my pocket, and I reached for those. I was like, I'll take one right now, and then hopefully, sober up and remember shit and find out where I'm at, all that. And then I didn't find those either, so I was like, oh my god, so they really got...
You have your keys?
Yeah, I had my keys. My keys were like the one thing they didn't steal. I was like, bro, like why didn't you like leave my ID at least? Because like that, I really need that for real. Mm-hmm. And so I was in my bag. I was like, take my cards, take my cash, my phone, took my AirPods. I was in my bag about that because I literally had just bought one AirPod because one of them was...
How much does one AirPod cost?
$70.
Like...
Or it's like $150 for both, and the case type shit. And so...
And the case?
It's $150 for like the whole thing.
Wow, I know that.
Yeah. So it's $70 per AirPod, or
that's
like 75
Those
tax.
things are a scam. $80 in one thing. A controller, a whole fucking controller is like $60.
Yeah. Whole game is 60. Whole like, but to be honest, you
It's
can
like a
use.
disc. So.
Yeah, you could use
Or
fucking.
like buy digitally.
You can use AirPods like for a long time though. A long time if you don't lose them.
Fortnite's free.
They made billions. And so yeah, so I remember getting like reaching for everything and being like, fuck, bro, this is not happening. I don't have anything. And then when I went to reach for my wallet, which was in my left pocket, I saw it and I was like, okay, I have my keys. I might have like taken out the keys, and because it's a long strap, it's a Comic-Con like lanyard thing, you know what I mean, like the strap. So I might have like pulled that out and maybe
Which
some
one?
Adderall pills.
The one from this year or last year?
No, the green one.
Okay.
That I had from like since like 2019, I think, or whenever we went. 2021 was it? I don't know.
Nah, it was like 2020, 2019.
Okay. So yeah, I pulled it out. I might have like dropped some Adderall pills when I did that. I don't know. I don't remember at all. But I pulled out my keys. And I was like, all right, I have my keys at least. I didn't take that because what are they going to use that for? But they could have gone to my address, I guess, because it's all my ID. But I don't think they cared enough about all that shit. So I have my keys, and I made it home. I made it downstairs, and I was like, okay, good. It's like late enough that I saw in my mom's window that the lights were off, so she's asleep. And then my uncle's light was off, and his TV wasn't on or anything, so he's definitely asleep. And Hona was asleep, I imagine, because or like playing on his laptop or something. I didn't know what time it was. So I was like, okay, cool. I can like enter super stealthily, or as stealthily as I could be, and then go to sleep, and then deal with this tomorrow morning. And so I put my key in the door, and I turned it, and it wasn't working. And it was the right key, and I was like, no way. So I tried to force it in harder, and it didn't go any further. And I turned it, and then the key snapped like that. And I've had it for like years, so it's an old key. But my key snapped from my main door downstairs, and I got so desperate. I was like, no way, this is happening. So I tried it was like 1 centimeter of my key was sticking out of the hole, and so I tried like using my teeth to like turn it, or like my finger like trying to get a grip on it to turn it. And I looked crazy. I looked like I was robbing a house. I was like, come on, fucking work. And I was shaking the doorknob and banging the door. And then I was like, this isn't going to work. And so I was like, there's only one thing left to do. And then I started throwing my keys at my uncle's window, like on some Romeo and Juliet shit, you know, with the, I was like, Uncle. And it was like, dude, hitting the window, like, dude, every like 4 seconds. I have to like find where the fuck the keys dropped and picked it up again and go, dude. And then as I was doing that, I heard a voice say "mijo," which is like son in Spanish. And I looked behind me and it was my uncle. I was like, "Nigga, you're not even in there, bro." And he was like, "I went to go get some beers." I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." And I was like, "Yeah, my key snapped." He's like, "Oh, that's fine." And then yeah, he opened the door for me.
I wonder if it was like.
I definitely woke my mom up.
No, I was wondering because I was like, if that was me, if I was your uncle, I would just like
let me go for another 4 minutes.
I would like lean back on one of the trees outside and drink my beer, watching you do that.
like, it is funny. This is funny right here. What's happening right here? That's pure comedy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was watching me for at least a couple of seconds. But he's like, that's not Andrew, is it? His dumb ass isn't throwing keys at the window, trying to get me, who's not even at home, to open the door for him. So he opened the door for me. I stumbled in. Everybody, like all the lights were off, so I thought my mom was sleeping. So I went on my I was gonna fall asleep immediately, but I was like, nah, I gotta cancel my cards and shit like that. Thankfully, my Chime card and my Venmo card had no money in it, or like I think one of them, my Venmo was negative because like I used it for like a swipe when it didn't have enough money and it like went through, but then afterward it was like, whoa, you don't got enough money. So my Cash App card had not enough. I had like 50 cents. My Chime card had like 64 cents or something like that, and then my Venmo card had technically negative money, but it said 50 cents on it. And then my debit card is the actual one that had like real money on it, my Capital One card. So I was really worried about that. So I got home, and I was like drunkenly blinking really hard and looking at my laptop screen and be like, okay, I need to sign in. And then get on my Capital One account. I need to fucking cancel all the cards or like freeze the cards, and then make sure they don't use my money. And then the next morning I woke up and I saw that they had purchased like $15 worth of McDonald's on my debit card.
No one needs that much McDonald's.
Yeah,
if it was like 5, you don't need that much McDonald's.
I don't know what the purchase was. They just had like $14.98 on like McDonald's. I was like, okay, cool. And then that was like, I think I lost everything at around midnight, and so that purchase happened like I think an hour afterwards, and then the next morning.
Very sure early.
Yeah, they're like, Oh, we're using this immediately, bro. We it's on site, and so they use.
You think you dropped on a dance floor or something like that, or they took out your fucking shit?
I think it was when I was asleep on the train because I definitely used my card to
Buy drinks and stuff like
no,
that.
to transfer like on the train. Like,
Oh,
to get,
you
no,
use
to
your
get
credit
on
card
the
to get on the train?
Yeah, because I didn't have any well, I did have cash, but it was like a 20 that my friend had given me and like a 10 that I had. So I wasn't gonna waste a 10 on like a single ride to get home. So I definitely used my card to get on the to get on the train. So and then I fell asleep and like completely blacked out like twice. So like it was either the first time I blacked out on the J train, or the second time when I blacked out a couple stops away from the L, that someone must have gone into my pockets and taken everything from me. And so they went to Manhattan and went to a McDonald's in Manhattan and used like $14 to get food or whatever. And then they tried again the next day. They spent $4.77 or something like that to get McDonald's, but it got canceled because I canceled my card. And that's when I messaged in the group chat. I'm like, somebody really tried to use it again this morning. Like, I wouldn't cancel it. And then he says, like, that's stupid as fuck. And then I was like, and he was like, get your lick back. I'm like, nah, because low-key getting a $4 McDonald's order and having it canceled is low-key embarrassment enough. It's not. I'm just trying to make myself feel better. But yeah, that's what ended up happening. So I lost my iPhone 11. I lost my AirPods. One AirPod, which was new that I had just bought. I lost a few Adderall pills, which is like chill. Like I didn't super need them unless I was working on assignments and stuff. And then my wallet. But I'm slowly getting stuff back. I have a new Chime card, a new debit card on the way. With those and some other shit that I have, I'm gonna get my ID back. And then I had $331 in my account, and I had to pay my uncle like $280 because he had insurance on my phone. And then something I told you is I was getting random numbers calling me and texting me. You want to tell them about your experience with calling me? Because it was like
yeah, I called Angel, and he answered, and I was like, yo, where you at? And he was like, don't phone call this number again. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Where you at, bro? Yeah, but it was like quiet, and I was in the train, so it was really loud. So yeah, I was cutting. I know if it was you or not.
Yeah. I don't know how it works, but I think he had access to my text messages.
Yeah, I thought it was like a homeless guy or something like that took your stuff. No,
it's like a real dude.
Sound like a drug dealer.
It's a real dude trapping. Yeah, for real. Because so I got some messages that were like, "Yo, it's me, Wilson, with the pit bull and the speaker. I took it home because your word is good." And I was like, "Fuck you, goofball nigga! Never text this number again." And then he's like, "Yo, you really making me laugh right now. Anyways, what apartment are you in?" I'm like, "Don't fucking text this number again. Whoever you think you're talking to right now is a dork, dweeb ass nigga, broke ass. His bank account lower than my grades. Get the fuck out of here." And then I just violated him, and then I blocked him, and then I kept getting somebody Venmoed me somebody sent me a picture. No, I wish somebody sent a picture of their Venmo account. And I think I was like, "You stupid goofball nigga, you just ruined my whole day with your ugly ass picture. Get your bank account up. I'm not sending you any money, fuck ass nigga. Fuck you and whoever you're like trying to send money to." And he's like, "Damn, what the hell? I tried to buy a $300 bike off you or whatever." And I'm like, "Fuck you. Don't text this number ever again, you ugly. Your bank account low. You chop." Yeah. And then I think another day I just got randomly FaceTimed by some like guy who was working at a cash register at a deli or something. He's like, "Yo, what's up?" I was like, "Who the fuck are you?" And he's like, "Oh, my bad." And then he hung up, and I was like, the guy that got my phone is wilding right now, trying to sell like a $300 bike and like asking for money from people and sending money.
Give him his pit bulls and shit.
Yeah. So I was like, "Fuck, man, this is really fucked." So I told my uncle, and I was like, "Dude, we really gotta get." And I think he was drunk when I told him. He had just come in, and I was like, and then my mom was complaining. It's like Angel got his phone stolen. And then my uncle was like, "Yeah, we could just use like your debit card or whatever and your ID to, like get it back and stuff like that and prove it's your number." And I was like, "Nah, they took my wallet too." And then my mom found out. I was like sitting right behind you in the couch, rubbing her feet. And then I told that to my uncle. I was like, "Nah, they took my ID and like my wallet too." And mom was like, "What? They took your wallet?" And I'm like, do you really think they're able to take my phone and not gonna take my wallet too? Yeah, you know. And so she's like, "Get the fuck out of here! Like, you know how long it took for you to get your ID?" And I'm like, "Yeah, but it's fine. I got it now." So I'm on the mission to get those back. But we're back. And honestly, the day after not having my phone and having had such like a great night out, it's not a fair trade. Not a fair trade at all, because I'd rather have like my headphones and phones. stuff like that. But I felt like it was like the best I felt like on a night out like in a really long time. And so like the next morning, like that almost like the last thing on my mind was my phone and my money and stuff like that. I was just like, man, I had so much fun last night, and I'm so happy. And like my mental health is at at a new peak right now, just because of like I was able to just like go out. Something I haven't done in a while is like go out, just dance, just party, like meet new people. Like when I go out, it's usually like, you know, just to eat with you guys or, you know, hang out or whatever. But I don't really talk to new people or anything like that, or like we don't hang out with new people like that. And so it was like I don't know, it felt very freeing, and I felt like I could be myself, and I was loose. And yeah, so the next day I didn't worry about my phone and stuff like that. Like I canceled all the cards, and I didn't worry about the messages. It was really nice. It was really nice. We're still back though, because I had to pay like my uncle $280 for my new phone, and I don't know. I think that's coming next week or something like that. My debit card should be.
What kind of phone is it?
I have no clue. I'm assuming it's like a new one. I'm assuming it's like either the 12 or like the 11 again. Either way, I don't give a fuck.
Oh, you had an 11?
Yeah, it was I had an 11. It was his hand me down, and like the volume didn't work low key on it. That's why we couldn't like record vlogs and stuff like that. It was because like the top audio, like where you put your ear to like, you know, hear.
Yeah, mine's like that too. It must be the fucking iPhone 11s, bro. You can't hear any of that.
Yeah, and it's it sucks, especially because when I'm recording and shit, like sideways, like on my phone, like vlog style. You'll hear it. I'll plug it into the laptop or like whatever to edit it, and like it's like you can audibly hear the left side is quieter than the right side, and I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna balance out the fucking volume, but it's annoying. So hopefully it's not an iPhone.
Yeah, like the first day it happened to me, it was L, because I always I carry my AirPods around. I was really I put on speaker on a train or something like that, and you just can't hear anything.
Yeah, no, it's annoying.
So yeah, but it was only the first day, so whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have my AirPods on me.
No, but mine was definitely a hand-me-down, and I think he definitely like dropped it a couple times because the audio was definitely like I just couldn't hear it on the other side. So, but I'm getting a new phone now, so that's gonna be cool. Again, my debit card is gonna come in. I'm gonna use that and a bunch of other shit that I have to get my ID, and then we're gonna be back. And then hopefully, like I said, I'm gonna be able to apply to some places, get a part-time type shit.
Part-timer.
Yeah, a little part-timer type shit, and yeah, we're back. That's I think essentially everything that's happened since we stopped.
Are we still doing 1 month, one a month, or we're doing more now?
I mean, it really depends. If you want to come, are you free on Mondays?
No.
We can't then.
Okay.
No, we can't. You can come over on Fridays, like around this time, because Honan's not gonna be home until 9, which is kind of an L because I wanted to. You flicked my Schmieef for what?
We were chilling.
No, Honan doesn't get back until really late, and then my mom and my sister aren't home until I don't know, like 5 or something. And so I was like, I wanted like the afternoon to myself to just like stream and do whatever the fuck I want. But we really need to get your shit done. Speaking of, let them know what the plan is today.
The plan is today, we're gonna go get myself some new electronics at Best Buy. Because my shit is snapped.
Snapped is crazy.
My joystick is basically snapped. If you guys ever play video games, you know, like you sometimes controllers get drift. Mm-hmm. Right now my drift is to the point where I'm turning left. If my drift is going left, then I gotta do a 360 to turn around.
To turn right.
Yeah, to turn right. Because my fucking thing is so bad. Mm-hmm. Like my drift is so bad. We were at BJ's yesterday. You weren't there. Okay. And I was putting in a shopping cart, and then Elena was like, let's go this aisle. And I turned left all the way around to show them what I have to do in Fortnite.
It is, though.
I have to do a full 360. He's like, what do you do that for? He's like, I'm showing you what I got to deal with, bro.
Wait, for your PS5 controller?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's not like bad. Like, when it happens, it's bad. But like, it doesn't always happen, so it's not that bad.
You know what I found? It kind of sucks when it's, like, not bad. Or like not that bad, because I'd rather just be fucking awful than have it like every once in a while.
But the good thing is I have warranty on it, so I'm gonna spend $20, no tax or anything. It's a clean flat 20 to take on my account. On top of
what's it called? On top of hopefully like asking about jobs and stuff like that, I want to go to Gap because I want to ask about a job there, and I think that's the only place I'm really.
We gotta go to Target too. I gotta get some for my mom as well.
Yeah. I was gonna say. on top of like asking for a job over there, my mom left me like $20. And she was like, go get a new wallet, because I was like, I need a new wallet to like my Metro card, my cards when they come in type shit. And
what did she get for me?
Hmm?
What did she get like for me? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Chips.
Chips, really cool. It's hopefully I'm gonna be able to get a wallet over there. We're gonna beat the system. Get a couple. I mean, people don't know that. But
There's no beating the system.
No, there's free samples all around Target if you're quick enough. There's free. That's how you beat the man.
I did want some. They have like a sale sometimes where they give out free cards. I did want a new card set.
Card?
Yeah, like the playing cards. Remember you got me Batman cards last time?
Oh, the decks.
Yeah.
Yeah. My bad.
Playing cards. I don't know which one I want, but if they have one there, you can get it for me.
I haven't know yet. Sure.
Should be
Get it?
Should be free.
Wait,
yeah.
Get it for you?
Yeah, I can get it.
Get it for you. That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to like.
Orlando,
those are too expensive, honestly.
I remember
it's like
Orlando,
$15 for like a set of cards.
I remember Orlando was laughing because I was like, dude, you want to know a trick to get shit for free? And he was like, I was like, dude, you want these cards? He's like, yeah. And I'm like, you want to see a trick? You can get them for free. And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, cool. Look, this is easy guide to how to get everything for free in Target. And then I look left and look right, and then I put him in my pocket. And he's like, yo, that's foolproof. And it is. Just look around. I remember I did that in Five Below before a movie. And then like a 60-year-old guy walked past me and nudged me. I was like, don't look around. It makes you look more suspicious. Just do it. And I was like, nigga, who are you, bro?
Don't ever touch me
It's a real mafia bob right there. It's like, dude, you're going to look mad suspicious. Like, trying to help me out. I'm like, I don't need help, bro.
Yeah, it was like that girl on a train one time where like some crackhead was like flinging his like shit at everybody. And then some girl like grabbed me and was like, we gotta go. I was like, oh, fucking, I'm chilling, bro. I'm staying right here.
We gotta go, babe. Yo. We don't gotta. You gotta go. You need to leave.
I'll beat the fuck out of you and then I'm gonna fucking hang out with this guy, bro. He's more chill than you, bro. This crackhead.
This crackhead's flinging shit, but he's not touching strangers like you are,
Yeah,
bro.
you fucking weirdo.
Weird ass motherfucker. But
Never touch me again.
and then never touch. And then what's the plan after? Electronics?
After we get our electronics and you apply for some jobs and shit like that, we're going to come back to my house and we're gonna. My favorite task, chores, all day long. Chores.
It got to a point when you're
chores.
It got to a point when you can be transparent with me about stuff instead of lying and saying we're gonna do something else.
It wasn't always a lie.
It is mostly a lie.
It started off as a lie, like 1 or 2 times. You're dragging it.
That's like way more than
What?
most people do, though.
Yeah, but most people aren't us, right? It's like 1 or 2 lies, and then it was like a mix between lie and not lie. So
and then
I was like, yo, come over, we're gonna watch a movie. We still watched the movie.
No, and then it was snuck in.
We still watch movies.
Yeah. And then it was snuck in. It was like, dude, we're gonna watch this fucking movie in New It's gonna be so crazy, bro. It's literally how you would say things. Like you'd be like, oh, by the way, we also have, like on my way, you'd be like, oh, by the way, we also have to do laundry, by the way, but it's just one bag, so don't worry about it. Like trying to sneak it in.
Just one bag.
It was. There's one more bag than I was expecting. No, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but one time, it was a few times where I'm like, all right, mom, Angel's coming over, and then she like fucked me because like she like
and she railed me.
No, because then she got used to it, just like we're used to like just doing like laundry whenever we go to my house and shit like that, or like whatever, like cooking or whatever.
Yeah.
Cooking's fun though. Cooking is fun when we go to my house. I won't say laundry is fun, but it's not bad because we're just chilling. Like sometimes we eat pizza, whatever. Yeah. But yeah. So sometimes she'd be like, okay, go to shopping for me. No.
Buy little brother do-rag. Who? What?
His hair doesn't. Whatever.
For what hair? Once he grows hair, I will. Yeah.
He's stage 4.
That's true. That is true. Both of those things are true. Stage 4, and he has no hair.
Yeah. Shout to the homie.
Shout out stage 4.
No, that's a bad joke. It's a very bad joke.
You laughed. It's not a bad joke. You laughed.
It's funny. But some people in there aren't gonna laugh.
Some people who have stage 4 who are watching this. Oh, also big ups Christian, because Christian's a big fan of it. I remember I've gotten really close.
Stage
to
4.
Yeah, Christian is stage 4. Stage 4 pushy is shorter, bro.
He is.
Big ups Christian. Dog is literally Batman. Always up at like 5 in the morning at work, protecting the city, bro. You know we take shifts.
What are you talking about?
Me and him are like, he's up late at night. I'm up at the same time, but he's out protecting the city. And then whenever he goes to sleep, at 7 in the morning, whenever he's done at work, that's my prime time. I wake up, I play Batman for him. He's Batman protecting the city of his block where he works. up late night doing his thing, and then when he goes to sleep and he's done working, it's my time.
Shout out to some fit builds real quick. Some fit builds. What?
Elaborate though.
Christian, been hitting the gym. I see the Instagram post. He looks jacked. Like, he looks good. Philip too. Shout out to those two. If Philip ever watches this. I love you, Philip.
It's a shame Isak could take them both down easily though.
What are you talking about, bro?
Not for real.
No, it's not for real. You're not for real.
The opposite of for real. Yeah, you're for fake right now.
No, but shout out to those two for having some really fucking good builds.
I know. Yeah, I know. People are hitting the gym like crazy. I know, like Liz and Kayla's hitting the gym. I remember Kayla found out that Christian was hitting the gym because I think they saw each other there or something like that. So, like I said, Liz, Kayla, Christian, my friend Janai, Gino that you know, she's also hitting the gym. She's trying to be a muscle mommy. I saw her calves. It's so crazy.
I don't like those.
Huh?
I don't like those.
Ask if you like them.
I'm just saying. This is a podcast. You guys express their opinions. I don't like those.
Okay.
No. I like if you go to the gym. I don't like when they're like, where you have pecs.
Like tone?
No, like pecs. Like bodybuilder pecs. Like where like as if like if you shaved your head, you're me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like that.
So many girls look like you though.
If they shave their head, that's true.
Yeah, if they get.
I have like a thick build.
If they get our mid part cut, they'll look like us. You know I showed my. Oh, we didn't even talk about fucking Comic-Con.
What about it?
Right.
Nothing to talk about. We went on a fucking line for 4 hours. They went on another line. You had fun losing money.
I got fun getting robbed. I got robbed 3 times in the past 6 months, bro.
Probably more. We probably forgot about some.
I'm constantly getting robbed.
No, I feel like you got passively robbed one time. I forgot what happened, but like someone was like,
"Oh yeah, no, that was at the carnival."
That was this summer, right? Or no? Last summer.
I think it was last summer.
Last summer.
I think
Okay.
it was last summer. Yeah, because I remember we went to it this summer, and they were like, "Angel will get robbed again." I was like, "Yeah, not happening again." But it was some like dart game. It was like throw a dart at a balloon. If you pop it, you get a prize. And then the guy felt bad for me, and he was like, "Oh, $5, do it." And I was like, "I tried it." And I was like, "No." He's like, "All right, well, no." He was like $10 for like three darts, and I missed them all. Or like one of them hit, but it just bounced off the balloon. And I was like, "Okay, dude." He's like $10. Try one more time. You're guaranteed a prize. And I missed, except for the last one.
Yeah, the prize like a.
It's like a donut.
Like a thin bottle of toothpaste, something like that.
Yeah, even that would be more useful than what I got.
Yeah, that'd actually be a W prize.
I got like a
prize.
palm-sized donut, like a palm-sized donut.
We had that here.
It's in my closet.
Yeah, we still have that here.
Yeah. And so that was But we went to Comic-Con, right?
We went to Comic-Con. I actually really enjoyed Comic-Con, even though it was low-key.
It was low-key, but like it wasn't something you weren't expecting.
It wasn't an L per se, but like it wasn't what I expected, because there was some ridiculous lines at Comic-Con, and this is the first time at Comic-Con where I ever waited on a line. All the past, I think I went like 2 times before this, maybe actually 3. I went with you one time, went with Orlando one time, and I went with my family, like just my family one time. So this is my 4th time going to Comic-Con, and I've never waited on a line previously, even for panels like the Comic-Con panels. I never waited on a line. Like I usually just go right in. Cause they just I show up late and they're like, okay, we have like 4 more seats, and I just go right in. But this is the first time I ever waited on a line, and my mom too. The first time she ever waited on a line too, and it was really
Yeah, it was like it wasn't even like you went from like
because like the lines. And it's not that they're necessarily long, it's that they don't move. Like they don't move. Like I was like sitting there, I'm like, yo, like why isn't it moving? He's like, there's no one here. Like what are we online for? What are we online for?
We're early. He's like,
it started 40 minutes ago. It started 40 minutes ago. How are we early?
We're early right now. And it's like, what? Why? How early? Like the panel starts tomorrow. What are you doing here? What are you doing here and not anywhere else? You know. But we separated for a bit because you're waiting online to get some shit signed.
My first line was what? Our first line was when we went to go take a picture. That was the first line.
Yeah.
Or that was the first real line.
You're bucking up the.
But that one's fast though. The picture line was fast. It was like 10-15 minutes, something like that.
Yeah, definitely. Compared to everything else, it was a breeze.
If you guys ever watch Guardians of the Galaxy, we took a picture with Yondu. He's also Merle from The Walking Dead. Palm.
Mantis.
Yeah, Mantis. Her name is Palm Clementif, I think. And then Sean Gunn, which is James Gunn brother. He played Kraglin in Guardians of the Galaxy.
It's a mohawk thing, right? Or like the spiky hair?
Yeah. He was like the new Yondu, pretty much, in the Guardians 3. He had like the whistle thing.
Okay. Yeah. I was gonna say They have free samples of Cosmos there. You know the dog. They had like free samples. It was like they had like little small bite snacks. I was like, yo, this is Cosmos meat. It's made out of Cosmos.
Ooh.
That's not even funny. The dog.
They had that there?
No, I'm making it up.
I would have ate that shit if they had it. I'm taking anything free.
This is really Cosmos' breed of dog for free meat. It's like, yo, let's go.
Fucking finally something at a decent price here.
Something really funny is that the people before us that went, one of them had a lightsaber. And the guy who plays Yondu was like, give me this shit. Vroom, vroom, fuck you, nigga. And then, and then he was like, all right. Yeah. He took the picture.
That was really funny. What was his name again? What was Yondu's name? I just said
Michael Rooker?
Yeah, Michael Rooker. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was dressed as Anakin Skywalker, the guy in front of us. And Michael Rooker snatched his fucking lightsaber.
He's like, give me. He literally said, give me that. I'm pretty sure he just said, give me that. Yo.
It was like, oh! And like stabbed him.
He smacked him. He smacked him in a zoom, zoom.
He's like, oh! Like, bro.
And he's like, all right, keep it going.
Fucking Michael Rooker was uded, bro. He was off one.
He's off 300 perks at least.
No, yeah, my mom said, because my mom waited on the line to get Yondu Funko Pop signed. Oh. And she said he had, he said that they're recycling shot clip, because, you know, the lines are really long, so you can just see what they're doing for a really long time. He said they're recycling shot cup glasses for him. Like every time he drank one, like the next person, they would take it all and put it down. And I guess there was like a racket for him under there.
Like a
and there would be like a signed guy who would give him a new shot with a lemon in it. He was like, oh yeah!
Fuck Guardians!
I'm fucking Yondu!
Yeah.
Go crazy.
I'm Mary Poppins, yo. So lit. Yo, it makes me so mad that we weren't able to get to the Smiling or the Adult Swim panel. And we'll get into that in a second. It's not really that much of a big deal, but I just remember going into the, I think, what was it? Was it like it was like a Guardians panel or the MCU panel, right? And then we were rating different movies, like which one's best.
Yeah.
And then they were like,
that was our last Comic-Con, not this one.
Yeah. And so they were like, they're like, all right, we need a quote from every movie, and then like each quote is gonna move on, and then the best quote from the best movie went or whatever. And then they were like, all right, everyone just shout out quotes when they get to the movies, and then like it was like, you know, Infinity, like Endgame, it was like, I am Iron Man. And I was like, oh yeah, that one wins. And then it got to Guardians of the Galaxy, and niggas were like, I am Groot. And it's like, I was like, no way. And then we got to Guardians 2, and they were like, I am Groot. And it's like, bro. And then like, I think the third movie wasn't out at the time, but when they got to the second one, they're like, guys, please stop saying I'm Groot. We can't hear the other suggestions. It was so funny. But yeah, so I was looking forward to another panel. We went to another panel that same year that was like a fucking random ass show that we didn't even like.
We went to
Tacoma FD.
Yeah, Tacoma FD, which is like a fire department show.
Yeah.
It was the cast was pretty funny.
The cast is pretty funny. The clips they showed were pretty funny. Yeah. Except that girl like laughing for like 4 seconds that like dragged out too long.
I'm sure it's a great show, honestly.
Yeah.
Like if you're to watch it, it's probably good. But yeah. It's certainly interest.
Yeah, it wasn't like something on our radar type shit. It's not like inoffensive. It's inoffensive, you know. It's not.
I imagine it's like The Office. Like that type of show.
It's like
there's also like a good show called Abbott Elementary, which is like The Office. I'd imagine it's like that. Like Tacoma FD is like.
I've seen clips of that. That show is actually.
Yeah, like the show's funny. Actors are great. Just doesn't interest me. So I don't
know. Yeah. Oh God. And so that Comic-Con this year was pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I like. You like told me like last minute, like the night before, you're like, by the way, my brother can't come to Comic-Con. Do you want to like join in, tag in type shit? I was like, obviously super honored to go. I was like, oh sick, let's go. And so I met up with you guys, and then like you said, we waited on a couple lines. I got my ass kicked by like a 6-year-old prodigy in Smash. It was actually so embarrassing.
You went to the game zone, right?
Yeah, I went to the game zone.
I don't think they call it that. They should make it a more official, like give it a professional name.
I think.
Cause I just don't.
No, they called it the gaming lounge. I think that's what it was called. It was the gaming lounge.
Okay, that's better.
I don't think people called it that though. It's like I'm gonna go to the gaming place. And then like, okay, cool.
We go play some fucking video games over there.
Yeah, I was on like on a Switch playing on my own against bots because like I didn't have my own controller and certain controllers didn't work. And so there's this girl that came up to me. She was like 6, like a little Filipino or Asian girl. She was like, "You mind if I play with you?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, whatever." Like after this match, she's like, "Oh yeah, obviously after the match." And I was like, "By the way, I don't think you can connect your controller." And she was like, "Oh, let me try it," because the people next to me were like, "You can't connect your controller in there." But I thought she had a GameCube controller, and she did, but it had like the USB output, so she connected it to the Switch, and I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah." So she connected her controller. She's like, "I like playing Steve," and I was like, "This is gonna be so fucking easy." And she raped me, like actually raped me. It was a close match, I'm not gonna lie, but like she like edge guarded me with like the blocks, and she like like was using tactics I've never seen before. Like she would stall and then like up in the air use her like block move and then down and like down air like the anchor thing or like the thing, and then like it would stall it. So I would like dodge or shield. And then it would take longer because the block was above. And so it broke the block and then it went down instead of going. Like, it was so crazy. And then she was like, yeah, I go to tournaments and stuff like that. And I'm like, this is the next generation. So this is who I thought I was when I was in, like, high school. And this bitch really got it like that, like, beating up, like, a 21-year-old. And then her dad was like, come on, sweetie, we got to go. And she's like, thanks for playing with me. And I'm like, thank you for humbling me.
Yeah, sometimes I'm like, yo, I'm mad at this video game. It's like, damn, I'm just a loser, low-key. Because niggas don't play shit like that. So, like, for example... One time I was playing Smash Bros with my sister and her boyfriend, and yeah, and so I just beat the fuck out of both of them at the same time, and like had my 3 stocks left, and it's like, yo, I don't want to be good anymore. It's just sad because I know they're looking at me different right now. Like you're thinking the fucking biggest loser in the world.
Well, I just think it's tryharding. It's not a party game. Yeah, no, for real. And so she humbled me, and I'm like, nigga, I didn't even want to play. I put my controller down, and then I played Mario Kart Double Dash.
Yeah.
In the gaming zone too. Before I got robbed again, and then I got sat next to basically Elvis, bro. A kid walked next to me and was like, "Yeah, what's your name?" And I was like, "I'm Angel." And he's like, "You mind if I play with you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And then he's like, "My name's Nico," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, what's up, Nico?" And he's like, "Why are you here?" And I was like, "Why are you pressing me? Like you don't want to have like a normal conversation? Oh, like this is my favorite game type shit." And he's like, "Yeah, I'm here because I'm here to see that Animaniacs voice actor. And I want to be a voice actor." And I was like, "Oh yeah, that's what's up." And he's like, "You want to hear some?" And I was like, I didn't. I was just there to like play some games before you had to call me and be like, "All right, like I'm at the front of the line. Let's like go together to go somewhere." I was like, "Yeah, sure." And he was like, "I can do like at least 100 to 200 different voices." And I'm like, "Yo, that's what's up, dog. Like pursue your dream. Go meet like your star or whatever." And he was like, "Yeah, like my Waluigi one is the best." He's like, and he was like, "Waluigi," and I was like, "No, man,
Stop,
this is
Elvis.
like." Yeah, literally, I was like, the first thing I thought, I was like, Neil's not gonna believe me when I said I was like, Neil's not gonna believe me when I tell him I'm at Elvis again. And so I was like, fuck this. And then he was like, really, he was on like, I think he was like a middle schooler or something like that, because I was like, oh yeah, like I play Mario Kart sometimes, and I told him my favorite Mario Kart games. He told me his, and I was like, yeah. I remember like I was like, I want to play like Burial Kart with my friends, which is just like, you can't drive while you're drinking. It's just like a drinking Mario Kart game. And then I told him, he's like, oh, that sounds fun, but like I probably wouldn't do it. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. It's just like something I thought about because we're playing it. And then he's like, you know what? Yesterday I was, and then he was like, you know what? I'm not gonna tell you what I was doing yesterday. And I was like, okay. Like he was on some weirdo middle school behavior, on some like, I'm not gonna say what I was gonna do. Like I know, but like baiting me to like asking questions about it, to be like, oh, he's mysterious, and me ask. But he was just a lame ass nigga, low key. He was like a 15-year-old dork, and I don't blame him because I was a dork at 15 too. But it was just like, oh man.
What do you know?
Huh?
Are you still a dork or not a dork anymore?
I feel like I'm not, but then I'm gonna look back at this next month and be like, what the fuck am I talking about? I'm such a dork. Yeah, but then that happened, and then we went to back on the line. I think, or I went to the back. I got robbed again. I forgot again. Yeah, I was like, "Are you thirsty? I'll buy you a drink." And you're like, "Yeah, just give me a water." And I went to get a water and a Coke. You know, like the 250 bottles.
Yeah.
It was $9 for both of those, and just both of those.
Yeah, they juice at the cons. That's why my mom brings drinks and sandwiches for us.
Those are so crack. Those are so lit.
What?
The sandwiches she makes, they're so good.
I had one that I really liked where it was a mustard one. I said, give me a customized mustard one only for me. The Neo special. Because the mayonnaise, I like mayonnaise obviously, but hot mayonnaise after like 4 hours of being squished in your backpack isn't as good as like fresh cold mayonnaise. So like, you know what? Give me one mayonnaise one and give me like a custom mustard one, and then give me like a Neo special, alright? Yeah.
See, I'm not doing that. You're like, I understand. I get it.
I know you're not, yeah.
I know you're not. I wouldn't either. But we had a good time.
Yeah, I didn't like the lines, but I don't know, I still had a great time. It was like worth it to me still.
Yeah.
Because I really like, I'm a big fan of the show. What were you going to say?
I said I waited online for like 2 hours for some Crocs with your mom. But I don't know if you were going to get into that or talk about it later in a second.
Let's talk about all of it, fuck it. I was waiting on the line for, my first line was for Jujutsu Kaisen. There was the voice actor for Gojo was there signing like whatever. His name was Kaiji Tang. He also plays of Sanemi and Demon Slayer. People watch Demon Slayer.
And like a Guts, I think.
Yeah, you also played Guts. Want to talk about that? We were online, and Angel was like, "Oh, he plays Guts," and
some bitch in front of me was like, "Wait, hold up. What did you just ask?" And I was like,
some big broad bitch, right?
Some big and greedy bitch. We have fun here, guys. No, some big old nosy bitch just went in my mind and was like, "Wait, I'm sorry. What did you ask?" And I was like, "I should have known it was a trap."
No, like guys, like imagine, like you step on someone's shoe by accident, right? Like let's say it's a crowded subway and you're trying to leave and step on someone's shoe, and they grab you by your shirt, and pin you up against like the door. It's like, don't do that again.
Oh God!
And that's basically what happened. He's like, what the fuck did you say?
I got pressed so hard for something that shouldn't have even.
Yeah, he asked a simple question. I was genuinely.
It's not even a question. It wasn't even a question though. I said, "Oh, he plays Guts." I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
No, it was like a statement. It was like, what? Are you serious?
Yeah, it was like a.
Get the fuck out this line. That's basically what she said.
She said, "Well, I'm sorry. You said he plays Guts," and I was like, "Yeah, I mean, I see it right there." And she's like, "Well, there's more than one Guts voice actor," and I was like, "Okay."
Thank you.
And she's like, yeah, "Please let me suck your titties, please, please let me make out with you because you know about Guts and Berserk." And he's like, "No, it's just funny because there's more than one voice actor for Guts," and I'm like, "All right, well, look at the board. This is the one we're looking at right now." So.
Highly disrespect. Honestly, if you're watching this lady, fuck you. For doing that to me.
I hope when you get a child, he scrapes his knee on hot asphalt. Like that's the pain of home.
That's fucked up. Come on.
What
did the child do? I hope when you get a child, it's a miscarriage. No, that's worse. I
hope your child isn't born. That's what I hope. And so we waited online.
It's violation. It's violated.
Not worth an insult. No, she was really pressing me on that shit. But yeah, so after I got beat up by that girl, that prodigy in Smash, and then I played some guy in Mario Kart, that weirdo. I was like, all right, I'm gonna leave now because my friend needs me. But okay, I just went to the back of the gaming lounge. And there was a guy who was like, challenge me in Smash. It's like $5 to challenge me in Smash. Beat me, and then you'll get a shout out on my Twitter. And I wasn't going to give him my Twitter because there's porn on there. And so I was like, I'm just going to beat you. And you can like tag me on Instagram and shit and be like, I got my butthole dilated by this nigga right here. And then I gave him 20, and I was like, I don't have, I only have a 20. He's like, I don't have change. He probably did. Because the guy in front of me gave him like a 10. But he definitely had a 5 or like 5 singles. And he's like, what we're going to do is and I was like, I'm getting scammed immediately. As soon as he said, this is what we're going to do. He's like, this is what we're going to do. We're going to give you the $10 thing, and I'm going to give you like a signed card. And I was like, cool.
What are you? I said, I hate niggas like that, bro. Honestly, I would be like, I'm going to get changed. That's what I would have said and never come back. I would have never came back.
I should have, but I don't have the self-respect to do that. Like, I'm already like...
Because if you're going to try to scam me, now scammer gets scams. Like, what?
Scammer gets scams.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you give me your whole 20... You did the 20?
Yeah, the 20.
Yeah, you give me your whole 20, and then I'll give you a signed gift card with no money on it. It's like, what? Fuck you. I'm going to get changed, and I'm not coming back, and you're a scammer, and your fans hate you.
And your fans hate you, and your forehead's large, and your channel's dead. But he's like a allegedly famous like YouTuber, and he's a like family friend content creator. I looked him up. I saw like a couple videos of him. He's won like a couple.
How many subs?
At least like 300,000.
Really?
Like, yeah. She's like fairly famous. No, but like no one I know watches him.
Yeah, I'm sure it's dead. Like no one plays Smash Bros anymore, bro.
Yeah, but he was a multi-content. He like played Mario Party. He played Among Us when it was big. He went to like tournaments for it and shit like that. And he was and Mario Kart. He's like a winner in that stuff. So he's like, challenge me in any of these games, and I'll beat you. And there was these 2 dorks ahead of me in line that were like, well, we'll challenge you. So they each gave him $5, and that was already my sign. Like, if they each give you 5, you have 5 to give me back, but like he didn't allegedly. And so he was like, I'll just give you the $10 deal, and I'll give you a signed card. And I'm like, great. And nobody's gonna sign my card. And it was like a custom card, like a custom Pokemon card with like him on it, shit like that. So it was in my bag. But he was like, listen, I don't have $15. I can just give you 10 and then give you the $10 deal. And I'm like, whatever, bro. I just want to rape you in Smash. And so I played him, and it was really close. But he was playing Byleth. And I was like playing stupid, it was just like, for fun or whatever. And I was violating him when I wasn't even trying. And then I just started getting too cocky and like taunting. And then he hit me with like the upbeat thing that like grabs you in the air and like spikes you down.
Oh no, that's grease.
Why
is that allowed, bro? It kills on like 0 pretty much, right? Guaranteed almost.
If you're someone who doesn't have a predictable recovery, you're fine. But like for someone like Falcon who just like straight line up to the stage, whenever I was off stage, he just hit me with that and it just be GG's. And so I started hitting crazy things that this nigga wouldn't expect, and he was like, "Wow, you're really good." And then so I started getting a big head and flexing, like going for crazy things, because like the two dorks behind me that lost against him were like, wow, and they didn't take like more than 2 socks on him, I'm pretty sure. And so like it was like 1-to-1. I was just doing crazy shit, and then he hit me with that shit, that cornball shit. And then there was another point where like he got like I got like the blood red screen, and it was like, oh, you're dead, but he like DI'd it in time. And like I was dancing around on the middle of the stage instead of killing him. It was really bad. And then he ended up beating me, and I'm like, that was my match to win, and I just like threw it all because I was having fun. But I was like, whatever, we're here to have fun. I'm not like, if I won, I wasn't gonna get it. I was like, oh great, this nigga with like 14 followers gave me a shout out, fantastic. You know, like it was anything like that. And then after that, I went to go join you in line. Got robbed again with the $9 soda and water combo, and it was Dasani too, right?
Yeah.
And you got to meet the voice actor for Zuko and.
Yeah, I didn't meet him per se. Like I didn't shake his hand, but he did talk in my vicinity. That was a roach. Yes. Yeah. But yeah, I'm a big Jujutsu Kaisen fan. I was really interrupted by your entire 10-minute story. And I waited online for that Jujutsu Kaisen thing, like 2 hours, 2 hours and 30 minutes probably, something like that. People, it was so slow because the line wasn't very long. It was like I don't know, like 15, 20 feet line or something like that.
Talk about the suitcase guy.
Suitcase guy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, someone had. So I don't judge people, right? You know, if you want to come into Comic-Con, let's say like you're flying in, you can't buy like a room or whatever, and you have like a suitcase, you know, that's fine. When you open your suitcase and it's only Funko Pops and you make us sit there for like 30 minutes, it's like, bro, like fuck you, fuck you, and you like wasted like hell people's time, bro. You. Like way in the back of the line, bro. Like fuck you.
Be last at least.
And then he wasn't the only one. There was a guy with a suitcase. There was also a guy who had the Funko Pop boxes, right? He took the pops out and flattened the boxes, so it's like, you know, like a stack of paper. He had probably like 20, I think, or something like that in there. At least 20. Probably, I'm being generous, probably like 15, 20, something like that. And because I was talking to people like in the line, we're just like talking about like pretty much everything. We're talking about like Jujutsu Kaisen, like this anime, that anime, like dork anime shit. We're just talking about like a bunch of shit. Like it was like 5 to 8 of us, something like that.
Yeah.
I was the only one that was there by myself actually, because you were there, Angel, and you left.
Yeah.
So other people were there in like kind of like small groups, like 2, 3s, like boyfriend, girlfriend, fucking like 3 dudes, gay ass niggas. And then yeah, and we were just talking about random shit, and then we were talking about how the line wasn't moving for like 40 minutes, and then so someone got out of the line to look up. We say this spot obviously. He got out of the line to like look up, and they're like, "Yo, he has a fucking stack of Funko like flat boxes, and getting them all signed." And then so when he when the guy was done, he walked by. He was like, "Really, bro? 40?" as one of them said, and then the guy like showed you, and then
fuck you, nigga.
Who said that? Who said that? Walking.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, but that's really the only bad part about those lines was the people that would like come with like 10 to 20. That guy had like 40, obviously. But
tell them what you did that everyone should be doing when you get to the front of the line.
Oh, the lady was like, "What do you want?" I was like, "I want a quote and a signature." He's like, "That's all?" I was like, "Yes, please." And then I gave her my card, and she said, "Okay." And then I said, "Hi, sir." Shook his hand.
Big fan.
Yeah, no, I didn't say that. I was like, "Hi." I was
Not
like,
a fan.
I was like, I am. I was just done. I was done with the 3-hour line. I wanted to get out of there and like enjoy the rest of the con.
Yeah.
So I was like, "Hi, Kaiju, big fan. Can you write domain expansion infinite void?" That's a quote that I put. And I think it was like I said blue and purple because he has hollow purple and his domain expansion is he has blue eyes.
Yeah.
So that's what I said. It was like, "Oh yeah, of course, man." And then he did it. And it was like, "All right, nice to meet you." I shook his hand again. And I left.
And that took under how many minutes?
Everything together was probably less than 30 seconds. Cause I just gave her my card with like 5 seconds, and then the signature took less than 20.
But niggas don't know how to do that.
They don't. They want to sit there for like 5 fucking minutes talking about spoilers and shit like that with the fucking voice actor, bro.
So be honest with me, what's gonna happen next episode? It's like fuck you, dog.
Get the fuck out of the line, you goddamn bastard, you ugly bitch.
Hope your child dies.
Nah.
So crazy.
That's what I said.
I don't even know you. That's what I said. I said, really, dude? Fuck you, dude. Hope your child dies. Whoa. What do we do? Yeah. And then you get, like I said, you got to meet Zuko. And then
Yeah, Zuko from After Last Airbender.
I thought that would take a lot. I thought that would take a lot less time. We ended up missing the Adult Swim panel, which is like really like the only thing I was like actually looking forward to. But it wasn't like it wasn't that bad.
They crazy. I also went to the Dragon Ball Z panel, which wasn't a show.
The new game thing that's coming.
It wasn't a show, game, or anything. It was everything. So they talked about Dokkan Battle there, like the roadmap.
The shirt, yeah.
They talked about the game that's live right now, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot and Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse, and then the new show that's coming out, Dragon Ball Daima, which is like GT kind of. So we'll see.
Oh, that's cool.
Low
GT
hopes
was
for that
fan
one,
made, right?
We'll see. Huh?
GT was like fan made or like not canon.
The plot was like fan made.
Yeah.
And, it was canon until everyone hated it, and then that was like the only show that I know of.
Like,
got so much hate.
We're just kidding, guys. Right?
It was the only show that got so much hate that actually decanonized it. So they should have. Game of Thrones has more hate, but they didn't decanonize it. But they should.
Yeah.
Like the last season.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I know that they can't get all the actors back because they're all like famous now.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Like I looked up the Adult Swim panel on online, and thankfully someone recorded a preview of it. And I think it was like some autistic guy or something like that. I don't know. But like everyone was making fun of him and saying that he's like retarded and all that. Like something would happen. Like, okay, dude, that's funny.
Imagine trying to have a good time, like you fucking retard.
Yeah, like the pinned comment he put, it was his own comments. Like today, I found out that people can be kind of toxic on the internet because it was like a YouTube video and it was just like he was like, guys, this is like a sneak peek of the new season of Smiling Friends, which great show by the way if you haven't watched. And it was like sneak peek of the new season of Smiling Friends. It was like a 2-minute long clip.
Yeah, the reason I wasn't too excited for it was because there's a lot of Adult Swim shows.
Really bad.
Yeah, I didn't watch them. I don't know, but there's a lot of Adult Swim shows, and Smiling Friends is I know they're not gonna show a lot of it.
Yeah.
So there was like a 3-hour panel. I know there's like maybe like 15 to 20 minutes of Smiling Friends if that.
Yeah, that security card was ridiculous.
Because the reason I went to the Dragon Ball panel was because they were gonna announce a new show, and I wanted to see like the trailer and shit, the new show. But the thing was like a 2-hour panel. The show was about like 20-15 minutes of it. Yeah. I didn't get to see the voice actors from there, like Bulma and Whis. I didn't get to see Goku. And No Vegeta, which were like the 2 main ones.
Sag.
Yeah.
In my bag. Yeah. It was all good though because I was able to see the preview on thing, which is really the only thing I wanted to see. Was maybe the people who were like I think the actual voice actors and the people who created it weren't there, so that's cool. I guess like I didn't like cause all I wanted was to like to ask them a question or talk about the show and all that, but it was an Adult Swim panel, so it was like multiple things, and I think really the only part that was like Smiling Friends related was like the preview clip, and maybe they like talked about it for a couple minutes before, so it wasn't even that bad. I remember leaving because like I had to go home, and I was like low key in my bag. I was like, man, I really wanted to see it, but then I saw it online. I was like, okay, this is all I missed basically. Like it would have been like really fun for us to like laugh about it for like the 2 minutes that it played, and then that's it. But from that clip, I get that next season is gonna be pretty funny. Because like that show is really
Dude, when you left, I was so sad. My mom called me. It was like, "Where you at? Where are you, Angel?" I was like, "Angel left. I'm sitting under level E staircase eating a sandwich because I had to wait to get my things JSA'd, which is like the authenticated."
But I was actually like I wasn't even like that mad. Like in the moment, I guess I kind of was. I was like, "Fuck, man! Like I really missed that." And I was like, I really need to go home and just like relax for a bit, because like we were also just walking around standing for like a long time, and like
since like 9 a.m.
9:30 I think is when we first arrived,
yeah.
And then I also had to wait online for the Crocs and shit, which you were getting your Gojo shit done when we were on that line.
Yeah, I did. I came like right at the end.
Can I throw the video in?
Yeah.
Of like it was cool.
Flex on them, Chris Benoit. Kill a pussy, Chris Benoit. Make a tap out, Chris Benoit. Triple crossface, Chris Benoit. Make all my bitches take a plan B, and a B stand for Benoit. If my bitch cheat,
not allowed.
We posted on our TikTok. I have like 7 more of those lined up with different songs and stuff like that, and different effects. It's really cool.
I showed my mom because I was showing my sister like a while ago when you first did it. I was like, look, what me and Angel did at Comic-Con, and my mom was like, oh, mine doesn't have a song. Like, y'all don't like us, bro. You gotta be like us to get a song.
We paid. No, yeah, but her and I think Suarez got it done.
We got the New York City exclusive Demon Slayer Crocs.
Mm-hmm.
I was never a big fan of Crocs. I always like rather just walk around my socks and then throw them out eventually because they got fucking like bunch of shit and dirt on them.
Even out in public, which I told you was weird, but you're like, it's cool.
That's what
Hard feet. Yeah.
You know, basketball gotta get like mad grip and shit.
Dumb calluses on your feet.
But yeah, those are the only Crocs I always walk around with.
Design is cool.
They also have the strap, so you could like adjust it when you put it on.
And
shit like that.
do they have the fur, or is that a different one?
Yeah. It's not fur on the inside. It's fur on the outside.
Yeah, I know, but it's like still, it's just cool.
Yeah,
just
really cool fur.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting my mom for Christmas.
Horny.
Seriously.
No.
No, for Christmas, Chewbacca Crocs. There's gonna be fur on the inside of
The
them.
chew box?
Yeah, the Chewbacca. Throw a picture up on them. Chewbacca official Crocs.
With the picture of Chewbacca, Rule 34.
No, Crocs
Okay.
on them.
Okay.
And they're like fur on the inside and shit. It looks really fucking cool because like like looks like fucking like his fur and shit like that.
Yeah. I did. Star Wars Crocs would go so great. Like the R2D2 design on it, like white Crocs with the blue.
Yeah, I was looking at the things because the Demon Slayer ones are really cool. I know they did collabs. I was looking on Crocs to see other collabs. Hot ass. It's like Lightning McQueen, where it's just like his like two big eyeballs. There's like a Shrek one where it looks disgusting.
It's just his ears on it?
Yeah, it's just his ears on it. It looks disgusting. And then I think there was like a Spider-Man one that looked cool, but like
I can imagine.
But like it's definitely for kids because like it's just like Spider-Man on there.
Yeah.
It's like that's it. Like the Demon Slayer ones are cool because they have like the swords on the side.
They had the design, like the
the fur on the top. The blue was fucking sick. Like that shit was like sick.
Yeah, and so that basically describes Comic-Con. That was a great time. But like I was saying, I was like in my bag like a little bit mad. I think we are gonna have to save the things for next time because it's already an hour and 17. So look forward to the next podcast where we're gonna be going over some topics Neil wanted to talk about. And like we said, I don't think you didn't say we're also cooking at your place. We're doing the mall to buy stuff. We're going to do laundry at your place, and we're going to be doing some cooking for your fam and everyone, right? But yeah, I was leaving Comic-Con, and I was like looking in my bag. I was like, man, I wish I would have saw the thing. And then as soon as I got into the subway, I got over it. But like when I was leaving, what added to the flame was like I crossed the street and there was some people like yo blah blah blah, and they were just like giving me CDs and stuff, and I was like, no, I don't have time. They're like, no, check me out, and I was like, dude, no. And then like it was like 4 people back to back, 4 different people, 4 different groups of people that were like, yo, check us out. And he's like, and I was like, dude, is this like free? And he's like, no, it's not. And he was like, yeah, it's completely free. And I was walking away, he's like, nah, but I'm taking donations though. And I'm like, all right, so it's not free. And so he's like, nah, it's a donation, however much you want to give, like $20. And I was like, why is that like your starting price of like donation?
Yeah, a bunch of people that like sell shit.
Comic-Con's a big place too.
Yeah. People were giving some shit up for free in the front. Like I think Arizona hired one of the truck drivers because some people do this to like just give out their fruit snacks. So it's like what 50-cent fruit snacks.
Yeah.
It probably only cost them like 20 cents to make. So there's some guy was out there giving like out free fruit snacks and shit like that.
It's nice.
They're pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
And it's to make you like, oh, these are actually really good. I'm gonna go buy them in the store or something like that.
Yeah.
But those CDs are fucking scams and they're all ass.
Yeah, I remember I got one for free because the guy was like,
if you sell CDs, fuck you. No, I'm playing.
If you sell CDs, no one's gonna plug in a
CD.
CD.
Just know no one likes what they're listening to, especially for that price. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm not gonna buy a CD from my favorite artist. I'm just not gonna do it.
Yeah, especially like. Who am I even know my favorite artist right now. Let's say my favorite artist is Taylor Swift. Let's say, right? It's not. Right, I'm not a Swiftie.
Cutting that out. I'm cutting all this out. Let's say my favorite artist, Taylor Swift.
But I have been not listening to her. So let's say my favorite artist is Taylor Swift, and I like want to get a CD. I'm not gonna do it. I just don't want that. I have like my Apple Music, this music, that music. I listen to so many people for like $9.99 a month. Yeah. I'm not buying Taylor Swift CD, nor am I buying yours.
Yeah, but they were just like harassing me and like back to back. We were like, yo, but and then like the first guy was really cool about it. He's like, you know what, have it, follow me on Instagram if you want to, give it a listen. I was like, okay, cool. I took it home, and then like 2 blocks later, like 1.5 blocks later, I was like, yo, and I'm like, I just faked being on my phone, and I'm like, dude, my mom just died. I'm going to the hospital right now. Leave me alone. And then so like I already had it in my hand, and he's like, yo, give it back then, and I was like, whatever, bro. I threw it on the floor. I was like,
really?
No. Yeah, I was like, there, have it, bro.
Fuck it, I'm leaving you.
If I was that guy handing out CDs for free, like, yeah, I just like threw it at him. Like, I didn't mean to actually throw it. I like threw it at his chest, but he wasn't ready for it. I threw it at his chest, and I had to keep going. But I think he was too busy like trying to hustle that he was just like, whatever, it's like one CD and it was packaged. And then on my way home, I like got over it, and I'm like, I'll just look it up and see what like the panel was like. And then the only Swan Friends part was like the 2-minute preview.
Yeah, these panels, you know, they're like exclusive for the time, but they release it like next week or day,
Mhm.
if someone's not like
The
recording.
Crocs came out a week afterwards, right?
Yeah, but they sold out. They sold out fast.
Mm.
So you got to be lucky.
Yeah.
They sold out. I think there's still some in, but like sizes, like my size sold out. I was gonna get.
They sold out on the line too.
Yeah, they sold on the line too. They sold out like my size fast. So like, I think there's like size 13 still now. Whoever has those big ass, ugly ass feet, fuck you.
Big ups, Kenneth.
You can still buy that shit. 13? No, he's not 13. There's no way.
Oh.
Is he?
It's his girlfriend's age. My bad.
But yeah, they still have like size like what, like the lowest size and the highest size,
size.
but like the middle ones are typically like sold out right now. Yeah.
Anyways, before we wrap this up, because we're gonna head out, I wanted to ask, what was you messaged me randomly and it was like, yo, what's your Croc size? And I was like, we're not doing Secret Santa, right? You're not getting
No.
Crocs.
I was trying to gauge because I'm buying my mom Crocs,
the Chewbacca.
so I was trying to gauge the like difference.
Yeah.
Like this, whatever.
Neil.
But I was able to. I just snuck into her room and like, I didn't sneak. I just opened her door. I went into her room and like looked at her like Crocs and like okay, because they said in the bottom. Cause I was looking at the top and I didn't see.
No, it's like
but then Jamara told me they're at the bottom. Yeah.
Yeah, that the.
Damn.
No, that the. That the.
Damn.
It's actually so fucked
yeah,
up.
it's like a giant hole in Angel's Crocs. No,
It's actually giant. It's actually ginormous. Yeah, no, but yeah, because you message me randomly all the time. It's always on like I said, it's random. So it could be like, yo, we hanging out, yo, we doing this, yo, this, like, yo, check out this Instagram reel of this kid getting smacked in the face, or like, you know,
really?
Yeah, you sent me something, and you're like us, and there's like some kid or like some guy be like, like smacking some kid in the face or something like that. I don't remember what it was exactly, and you were like, me to you, and I was like, okay.
Oh no, because it was you know the crazy thing was like, oh crazy, I'm crazy or something like that, and you like go on infinitely, and some guy started doing that and he smacked and like, don't do that shit.
Yeah. You're like, me to you, and I was like, okay, dude. And then I'm gonna put the screenshot up of I had a conversation with Orlando on his birthday. It wasn't even a conversation. I was like, yo, happy birthday, bro, and then I sent him a picture of like of two guys holding hands and then a girl on one of the guys' laps. I'm like, this is you and me. Like, I'm the guy on the left and you're the guy who has the girl on him, and the girl is Fortnite kills. And he was like, thank you so much for that. It's so mad because I always message like random shit type shit, but you're like, yeah.
Do you know that Kevin James meme where he has like his put
in
it up?
His pocket?
Yeah, put that up. I sent Lena happy birthday. And then I like put like, it was like a meme. It was like Orlando when I say happy birthday to him, and it was like Kevin James. Like that.
Yeah, I'll probably make that into a meme generator and just do it up right now. Yeah,
do that shit, and then fucking send it to me. I'm sending it to him on the next birthday in a year. I'm say that shit.
I know when you sing him happy birthday in public.
Dude, we sang happy birthday. You weren't there again at Martha's. Isa recorded it, bro. I asked him to send it to you. It was so hilarious. Yeah. Because like everybody was singing happy birthday, and he was like, just like looking around, and then when they left, he was like, "Don't do that again. Don't do that again."
Yeah,
it was so funny. Bro.
We invited him to hang out, and he was like, "If you guys hang out, I'm not gonna show up." Like, yeah, because he was like, we were like, "Yo, we're gonna go to Action Burger to celebrate your birthday." It's like, if you he's like, if you celebrate my birthday anywhere that I don't want to do, I'm not going. And you're like, you're so fun, bro. Like, I get it. Like, it was a joke.
No, I know he would never do that shit.
Yeah, it was a joke anyways, but it's just like, it's for you, bro. It's for you. Like, you know what I mean? It's not for us. Anyways, I think that's a good place to wrap it up. Big ups for Orlando.
I wanted you to say your favorite part and least favorite part about Comic Con. Then I'm gonna go.
Oh, I'm gonna go. I'm kicking him out.
You know your least favorite is missing the or getting robbed? I don't know.
Getting robbed. I think like I went in there with $30 and I came out with like nothing because
he took 29. Yeah.
No, he took 10, even though it was like 5. So he took 10, and then 10. I wasted $9 on the drinks too. So I came in with 30 and I left with nothing. I left with like $1 maybe, and so I had to hop it, quote unquote hop it. And yeah.
Your favorite?
I think favorite not getting robbed. I think no. I was walking around. I was walking around Comic-Con just listening to Drake, and just like admiring people.
There's so many cool stuff around.
So much.
The show floor.
The group?
I don't go to like I only go to Comic-Con. Like, I know people go to like a bunch of conventions and shit like that. But the show floor is so you could just sit there all day, look at everything. The show floor is fantastic.
So many people.
There's a bunch of artists. Also, the Impractical Jokers guy was there. Samwise from Lord of the Rings was there. What was the bald Impractical Joker?
Oh, Murray. Yeah.
Murray was there signing books and shit for free.
We saw that.
Yeah. And Zuko was there. Yeah, we said Samwise from
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, he's also Bob from Stranger Things as well. He was there.
Oh, was he? That's sick.
Don't touch my foot.
You have it on my crotch. You have it on my crotch. My crotch is itchy. So what do you expect me to do?
Not touch my job. Don't touch my foot. And then a couple of other people there, like some Yu-Gi-Oh guy was there.
Yeah. I
don't watch Yu-Gi-Oh, so I don't know anything about that, but apparently he's famous.
The voice actor for like a bunch of Pokemon was there. Like the voice
Ketchum?
actor for I think he also
Charmander was there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about.
I don't know. Yeah, Ash Ketchum wasn't there. I don't think.
You brought him up. I didn't bring him up.
No, I thought that's what you were talking about. I thought that's what you were talking about. No, yeah, Charmander, and then another Pokemon was there.
I think Pikachu or Bulbasaur or something like that. I don't know. It was like crazy.
I wanted to get that signed actually, but I was like, you know what, I don't at the same time.
You know what? I've never.
Because I just like to sign stuff on my shelf. I just remember so much.
Yeah. So
like I could just look at my shelf, right, and see like the Gojo sign, but like, yo, me need to win that line. He got fucking fucked up by a Shemale. It was so funny.
It's not Shemale. It's like a 6-year-old girl.
What? No, I'm talking about the Berserk thing.
Oh yeah. Okay,
no,
never mind.
Not talking about
you said got fucked up, and I was thinking of like when I got raped and smashed. No. But I guess to put it bluntly, getting robbed and paying over price shit for shit I didn't low key want. OD. Least favorite part is like there was a lot of really great JoJo's costumes and just costumes.
The show floor is so awesome.
Fantastic. That's my favorite part of it about it. And going in there for free, low key was lit too, and getting a free ham sandwich out of it. That was lit.
Like a ham sandwich?
Fucking love
How was the water?
No, actually it was just, it was a turkey sandwich, I think.
How's the water?
The water, great. I like finished most of it before we even got into the convention. It was like hot.
I think we brought like one each because we had so many sandwiches too, and we also were bringing like Funko Pops. We were gonna buy we knew going in we were gonna buy Crocs and this and that.
Yeah.
So we didn't want to bring too many water bottles because water bottles are heavy as shit to like carry around a fucking convention.
Oh god.
You bring like fucking 8 water bottles each. You know, it's just like all right, one each, and if like worst comes to worst, savor it. Worst comes to worst, you can buy a fucking water bottle there.
Worst comes to worst, drink your pee because we're not spending $4 on a water bottle.
No, but like, if you're really really thirsty, you could spend your money and buy a water bottle. My mom said.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? I won't.
Yeah.
I'll savor it.
What about you? What was your least favorite, most favorite?
My favorite part was the Rengoku signing. I went to the voice actor of Rengoku.
Did you?
I actually did.
Actually, don't doubt me.
No, yeah, and I don't love Demon Slayer. I like Demon Slayer, the anime.
Yeah.
I don't like love it as much as like my other top anime, like I don't know, like Attack on Titan just came out.
Just finished.
They just finished.
Let's talk about
Jujutsu Kaisen. What's my number 3? I don't know, like Full Metal Alchemist, stuff like that. I don't like much as that, like the anime itself. But I love the character Rengoku and the movie Mugen Train. Mm-hmm. Excuse me, that's on me.
That's okay. Oh, the yellow-haired guy.
Yeah, the fire Hashira.
Oh, the one that I had the robe on for the video.
No, that's Zenitsu.
I'm fucking the world. I am in my pants. My Uncle G told me that I had a chance. So then I popped out and did it again and did it again and did it again. I cannot respect them. Where did he begin?
Oh, okay.
That's the lightning one.
Okay.
Yeah. And so yeah, I got him to sign and quote. It was the "Set Your Heart Ablaze" quote. Like I think it was like 2 lines. I don't remember the whole quote right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, it's my favorite line from you, and he was like, "Oh, really?" I was like, "Yeah, you're my like favorite like Demon Slayer character."
Yeah, he started reaching his pants. Really? How big of a fan are you?
You're my favorite Demon Slayer character. It's also a Hashira. Not specific. You're my favorite Demon Slayer character that uses a sword with fire on it.
You're my favorite voice actor within 20 feet of me right now.
and then I look over and see Zuko within 10 feet. No. But I told him he's my favorite anime character, which wasn't true until I said it to him. But I can't be a liar, so I had to force myself to believe it.
You look next to him. That I'm looking at right now.
I'm like my favorite anime voice actor in this convention.
In this
booth.
In this room. That ass?
No, fuck. No, because Zuko was there. Zuko was also Heat.
In front of me. You're my favorite.
I wanted to get Zuko signed too, but I also didn't. Like I said before.
Yeah, well, you're a big fan of Avatar, though, right?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Avatar.
The new show's coming out.
What show? Oh, the Netflix one. Garbage. No, but
you thought the One Piece one was gonna be garbage, and you ended up really liking it.
It's different.
Okay.
No, because I never watched One Piece before. I watched Avatar.
Okay.
So I kind of know what I'm gonna get.
It's high expectations though. High ceiling.
Yeah, but I don't think it's gonna be garbage. I just don't think it's gonna be as good as the animated one. But we'll see. You know, you never know.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Rengoku signing, we talked. Sadly, I didn't go to do what the Gojo thing did.
Mm.
But I didn't want to talk, right? He was starting up with me because I told him they're my favorite character, and he was like asking me it was like a quiz. He asked me hella
It's
questions.
nice it's personal though.
Huh?
It's nice that it's personal.
Yeah, it was really, really. That's why I said I like doing these signings things. Cause I saw signings online for like the same amount of like, cause you know the amount you spend at a convention, you gotta buy the ticket, wait on the line, do this, do that. You might as well just buy it online.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not the same when it's online. When you like get it like off eBay or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Cause I could look at like my Rengoku Funko Pop, Set Your Heart Ablaze. Remember that he talked about how when he said that quote, his like mom had just passed away of like breast cancer, and like he was using like his emotions to like really like set him apart with the other voice actors.
And how to like he was like, don't listen to what's online. The allegations aren't true. Like it was all personal type shit. You know, like it's coming from his mouth, so it's like really personal.
Yeah. I think it's authentic.
so
yeah, and then I had like a picture with him too and stuff like that.
Mm.
And he's buff as shit, by the way. He was like fucking ripped. Like he had like a large T-shirt on, and then like, I think like a gust of wind came through somehow, and like 6-pack to his T-shirt. I'm like, what?
Sleeper
What's going on, bro? Yeah, sleeper build on.
And your least favorite part, I imagine, is waiting 4 hours for Gojo on that line.
Yeah, the Gojo.
Is the authenticating part of that sucked?
I don't want to know if it's I don't think it's a Gojo one. No, the authentication one was fine. I was really sad because I was sitting under a staircase. Like I was like, you know what, the line's gonna get shorter. It's like we're 7 p.m. Like
after I dipped.
Yeah, after you dipped. So I was just eating my sandwich, like my really hot mayonnaise, like sandwich.
Bread sliding
under the escalator, just like staring at the line, getting larger. It didn't get shorter. Everyone had my idea, except they were getting on the line and waiting instead of sitting under the staircase.
I mean,
so I was just watching.
Hot sandwich.
So like, I can't show them, but like the line was like pretty long, and then they extended it to a different part of the convention.
Mm-hmm. Like on the other side of the room type shit?
Yeah, on the other side of the room.
Yeah.
Which would never happened that day. And I was like, why is it only getting longer?
Didn't your mom do that, actually? Your mom waiting on the other side because it was like, I think for Yondu.
Yeah, for Yondu.
Yeah.
Mike worked at the biggest line.
Mm.
Obviously, he's really, really cool.
Yeah.
But, yeah. And I was like, this is ridiculous. Like, why is it only getting larger? But by the time I got down there, because I waited for my mom, I was like, yeah, there's a line here. You and Star can go home. And she was like, no, Star going to go home. I'm going to wait with you. Because Star had to go, you guys know, my mom's friend. And yeah, so when we got on the line, they split it up. And they're like, cash here. I didn't have cash.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. But I went in that line. And I told him I don't have cash. And he was like, okay, what are you doing here then? Help me out. And he let me give him my card.
Yeah.
That was really nice.
OJ.
Yeah, because like I can't, my feet are bleeding. I can't wait another line.
So
yeah, I was actually first on the other line. As soon as I went down there, pretty much, I pretty much cut the whole fucking. Feel bad for those guys. There. Feel bad for myself for eating that sandwich on that staircase too.
Yeah, basically what Neil's saying is that as soon as I left, his day got worse. I'm the light of his life, low key. It was really fun. It was really yeah.
But, yeah, my favorite part was Rengoku. My least favorite part was probably. I liked the Dragon Ball panel, but it was a disappointment because I don't play any Dragon Ball Z games. I was just interested in the show.
Mm-hmm. And
I barely watched the show.
And you didn't like get much into that. I mean, you got the shirt, right?
Yeah, I got you a shirt too. So stop playing.
You know it ripped.
How'd you rip it?
I don't even know.
Did you rip it or like did it come ripped?
No, it didn't come ripped. I just wore it for like I think 3 days. And then there was like a thread loose, and
okay.
And so I was like, "Fuck that shit!" And then it was just like, I was like, it was annoying me, and so I was like holding it, and I snapped it, and I was like, "Okay, cool, it's fine." Like it's fine. Like a little bit of a thread was there, and I was like, "All right, it's fine." And then it just got longer, so now there's like a little hole in it.
Yeah, but I would say it was my least favorite part because I still got to see the peak of the show and the voice actors and stuff like that was really cool. But the disappointment of sitting through like all those video game things. I don't play Dragon Ball.
The filler of it.
Yeah, cause they talk about like Dokkan Battle. I don't play that game or know anything about it, so they're just talking about shit I didn't know. what is Xenoverse, this game, that game, this game, fucking a card game. They have a Dragon Ball card game now. So they're talking all about that game. And I was like, I just want to see the show, bro. Like, why do you gotta wait to the end?
Yeah, Card and Balls, I think is what it's called.
That would actually be a valid name. I'm not sure.
It is.
We should trademark that so that they don't, you know.
All one of you watching right now, all Christian of you watching right now, we came up with that first. Anyways, that's gonna end off the podcast. Big ups Christian.
Next week we have some large topics. All right, so tell your friends, don't watch this one, watch the next one. Yeah.
Dude, I came back, like, we're coming back, and it's already so many shit I have to edit in here. Like, besides, like, the voice things, you're like, yo, throw this up. Yo, throw this up. It's, like, already just 600 things I have to put in on my first one. And I haven't edited in a minute, so.
The next one should be fine with the editing.
Okay. Like, you're not doing it, so.
No,
so it's like, okay.
That's definitely not going to be. I'm going to be like, yo, throw this video game up. We're going to throw this thing up right here.
Make the camera shake right now.
I also want to say real quick, don't touch my foot again.
Yeah, stop. You gotta stop balling my nuts. That's what you're doing.
No, I also want to say, shout out to animators, all animators. Right now they're boycotting in Japan. Really popular anime called Zombie 100. You ever heard of that one?
No.
Zombie 100. It's like it was on the rise, but it got canceled because the animators were getting overworked, so they just left the company.
Oh, I think I heard.
And right now, Jujutsu Kaisen is on a hiatus because the animators left the company. They didn't leave the company. They like left that specific like project because they're getting like overworked for it. They couldn't see their families and shit like that. So shout out animators. Bring back Jujutsu Kaisen.
Bring back OG Fortnite too.
Bring back OG Fortnite. It's back. So we didn't
Not really. They're upgrading it now, right? Like they're bringing the winter thing back. Actually, you know what? I really like the winter season.
I mean,
I'm not gonna hate. But they're
slowly bringing it back. They only changed 2 parts of the map so far, from what Atlanta showed me.
But like they have planes and shit now. Like planes are.
They do, I didn't play, so I don't know. Yeah, I know that.
I played for a bit. Atlanta was like, "Nigga, is that a plane?" Like, what is it? It sounded like 9/11.
It's like 2001, like November 11th, September 11th. Is that a plane, nigga?
Nigga, that's a plane.
It's from Eiffel Tower.
And then we got back to lobby as soon as he said that. Yeah, big ups Dorfman, big ups Eastside, big ups Christian for watching these. Big ups.
Can't thank Gabriel.
I wouldn't. There's a reason I didn't bring him up.
Sorry.
Yeah. What else? That's it.
Maybe bring back Juju. I support Juju.
Bring back Juju on the Beat Challenge.
No, Jujutsu Kaisen, sorry.
That one
Jujutsu Kaisen, Zombie 100, bring them back.
Yeah.
I don't watch Zombie 100, but bring them back.
You know the writer's strike is done in Hollywood now.
Yeah, no, my friend was telling me about that.
Yeah. Big ups writers.
I didn't know. He also told me that it was an actor's strike too. I thought it was just like the same thing, but apparently it's 2 separate strikes.
Well, you said Marvel and FNAF were like the worst acted movies you've seen in this year, so.
What do you mean?
We're gonna talk about that next episode.
All right. See you guys.
All right, let's see you guys. Bye.